Okay, true believers, if you are in Cheltenham on the 7th of February, why not come along to the racecourse? Because a big, and I do mean a big, convention with lots of people, lots of tables, lots of stalls for you to buy really geeky things. Comic book convention is going to be there, and so is Burnt Papyrus. Over the course of the weekend, we will be filming stuff. We'll have our cameras there. We'll also have a television there, and you will be able to see the very first time anybody will be able to see Bounce, which is our brand new film, which is going to be on YouTube as soon as it gets on YouTube. But you can come along and see it first before anybody else at this convention. So you want to go to this convention because it's going to have things there that you can't do at other conventions. It's going to be unconventional. And I think that's a good enough reason to go. So, OK True Believers, or True Believers it's called, 7th of February at the racecourse, oktruebelievers.co.uk, I think is the website. Go there, have a look. We'll see you there, hopefully. I was given this for Christmas. I've not played this yet because I've been ill over Christmas. I was given this for Christmas. It's a harmonica, so thanks to Verity and Alex for this. It's got a, oh wow, that's awesome. It's got a little protector as well in there, and it's in the key of C, which is nice. And here we go. I need a bit more practice. Today I was going to talk to you about copyright, but that's largely long and boring, so I was wondering what you might do if you had a famous name. You know, there must be thousands of Brad Pitts and George Clooney's out there, but is it more trouble than it's worth? Take Charles Manson or Fred West, for example. They're not uncommon names by any stretch of the imagination, but you would forever be associated with somebody who killed people. You'll notice there are far fewer Adolf Hitlers in this world right now. Some might say that's not a bad thing. This was a man whose very existence made it near impossible to have a Charlie Chaplin moustache. Now, if he can do that to a moustache, what's he going to do to a surname? I actually tried to look up whether there were any more Adolf Hitlers around, but the only thing that I could come up with was the titles for Dad's Army. And I wonder what the breaking point for somebody with a famous name would be. No, I'm not that George Michael. There was a TV executive called Michael Jackson, and because he was born in 1958, his parents didn't have the foresight to name him anything differently. It would be much worse now, of course, I mean, especially in light of Operation Yewtree. Can you imagine if the BBC had to announce, Michael Jackson has been put in charge of the Jimmy Savile investigation? It'd be like putting Winnie the Pooh in charge of the hunt for the great honeypot thief. The real Michael Jackson, of course, the TV executive, is a bit of a legend, being one of only the few people to have been in charge of both BBC One and BBC Two. Maybe that's what it does to you. Maybe you get on better in life if you're constantly having to compare yourself to a celebrity. Personally, I think I'd go mad. I mean, I suppose it depends what name you had. If you had a name of a minor celebrity, it wouldn't be so bad. But I think I'd forever live in fear that I get a phone call to spend 3 weeks on a jungle with Ant and Dec. I suppose it could be worse. I suppose you could have a name that was two celebrity names kind of joined into one. Imagine that when you had to introduce yourself. Hello, I'm Brad Clooney. That would just look like you're trying too hard. That's my opinion, anyway. Why don't you let me know yours by leaving a comment below or contacting me on Facebook or Twitter. Twitter is @Steve_Mellor or @BurntPapyrus. Facebook is /BurntPapyrus. Or you could, and I hear that I've been posting things on there recently, even get in touch with me on Vine. It's a whole new thing for me, then. It'd also be interesting to know if you know anybody or if you are somebody who has a celebrity name. Because, you know, it might be something that we've not thought of. To be fair, I've only thought of George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Charles Manson, Fred West, Adolf Hitler, Michael Jackson. What I'm saying is it's a very limited list. So if you do have a celebrity name, let me know. If you are a celebrity, that's cheating. Until next time, goodbye everybody.